Hey guys, welcome back to another video on my YouTube channel. So FYI, just a heads up, I'm going to change the format of my YouTube channel because if you guys have been following me for a while, you know that I am not consistent at all on my YouTube because I'm always worried about like, oh my God, what content am I gonna create? What like tutorials should I make? So I'm kind of done stressing about that, and I'm just going to post content as I go. So like it could be anything. It could be little tutorials, it could be 5-minute things, it could be 10-minute things, it could be full tutorials. It's just whatever I kind of feel like uploading and not let my YouTube channel die, but at the same time for it to be interesting things. So I have recently gotten a few comments on how my gouache palette has been holding up. I recently bought it on Amazon. Not recently, I bought it like 3 months ago on Amazon. 4 months ago, maybe, I'm not sure. And everybody's like, oh my God, that's a huge set. It's like 51 or 53 colors. And like obviously it's gonna take a while for me to use all these colors, and I'm probably not gonna use all the colors. And also it comes with this lid that that is like airtight kind of proof, but is not 100% airtight. So I wanted to see what time was going to do to my gouache and how to rejuvenate it. And recently I started painting this like gouache kind of leaves, and I noticed that some of my paints were dry already. So I'm just gonna go ahead and show you how I'm rejuvenating it, and how, like, you know, I'm not cleaning it up because it's fairly clean, but just how I'm I don't know how to say it, rejuvenating my gouache. So let's jump into it. All right, so like I said, I have this very big set of gouache, and I have already rejuvenated a few colors, like this yellow right here. I already mixed it, and this white right here, and this green. But as you guys can see, some of these are dry. Like this is, I mean, not fully dry, but it's dry. This one looks like, you know, dry dirt. This one looks dry. This one right here. Like, they're fairly dry, some of them. And I'm like, oh my God, no, they're ruined, but they're not. So I'm going to show you just how I've been going about it. And so far, it has worked great. I do not know if this is a bad idea. I'm not a chemist, so I don't know what water and oxygen will do to the colors. But say for instance, I don't know if I should go in order, maybe not, I don't know, I'm just gonna wing it, whatever. So I have a palette knife, and let me see. So I have a palette knife. Clearly I have already done the blue, the orange, the green, and the white. So I have a palette knife, but you can do it maybe with the back of a brush. But so this is what I'm gonna do. I have my palette knife, I have my paint that is dry, and then I have my water bottle. So it's just a normal water bottle with my stickers. If you guys want to check out my stickers, they're on my shop. But anyway, this water bottle, I bought it on Amazon. And every time I use the gouache, let me bring it up a little. Every time I use this thing, before I closed it, I like sprayed all around to make sure that they didn't dry, and then I closed it. But clearly it wasn't good enough, or I just like don't use it as much, I guess. So what I do is this one has already, where's my camera? Right here. This one already has kind of a water residue, which maybe I'm not going to add any more water. So, I mean, it really is this simple. Just go ahead and start mixing it, really. So this is just what I'm doing. And I'm making sure that I get all like in these corners, because maybe some residue, or I don't know, something can get stuck back there, some like dry spots or something. So I'm just going like this. And basically it's like, it feels like baking a little bit. So I don't know, let me know in the comments if you guys want to see any content in particular, any Like, it's not that I run of ideas, but I am creating content for a lot of platforms. So obviously I do recycle content, but my most important content currently is Patreon. So I'm putting all my energy into my Patreon tutorials, where they're like exclusive only for Patreon. And I advertise little snippets of it on my Instagram and on my TikTok, and obviously here. So that's why it takes a long time to make like a full tutorial. So I don't really have the time, and I still have a full-time job. Like, I love my job. I really do love my job. It's a lot, but I love it. I'm a designer for theme parks. So I have no intention of leaving my job anytime soon. So I'm not I'm not losing any sleep into creating content for all 5 platforms. So see, this is how it turns out. It looks brand new. It just looks absolutely fantastic. So I'm just gonna keep doing that. I'm gonna clean my brush, my palette, my knife, whatever thingy. I don't know what this is called. A knife. And I've had this thing for like 10 years. Like, once you buy one, you never buy anymore. Like, this thing has been traveling the world with me for 10 years. So let's pick another one. Let's do this one. Looks really dry. All right, so I'm gonna do this one. See, this one looks really, really dry. And if I don't add, see, it's just very pasty. And if I don't add any water, I don't know if it's going to. Well, maybe it will. Let me see. I'm gonna add a little bit of water. Just water bottle, just a little splash. Oof, a bit much, maybe. So again, I do not know if the water like hyper dilutes the paint or whatnot, but for what I'm doing right now, I'm not a professional in gouache. I'm not selling professional art prints. So this is good enough. Look at the rich color that this has. Okay. Also, I'm a little sick, so pardon if I might cough a little bit here and there. It is not COVID. I tested negative a couple times, so it's not that. So I'm making sure that I get these edges. All right, so I don't think I'm gonna talk anymore because it might get annoying, all my talking. So if you guys have any questions, I'm just gonna keep doing this, leave you guys with some relaxing music, and yeah, I'm gonna just keep doing this. I don't know how long this is gonna take, or I might just stop halfway through because you guys get the idea, you know? You get the idea of how I'm rejuvenating my my paints. It looks great. Love it. I love it, Picasso. No, it's I like it, Picasso. Maybe I just get tired. Maybe this is too much. Maybe I'll do like 5 at a time. Maybe I like this one, and then maybe I'll do this one. Looks really dry. Okay. Let's just start. See, it's like it's dry on the top, but it's like, I love this color, terracotta, and it's just like kind of wet in the middle, so it's fine. And what's amazing about gouache, like I really like, is it has the same kind of rejuvenating qualities as watercolor. Like, I love watercolor because you can just like leave it and forget about it, and then 10 years later you just add water and voila, you have watercolor. But with acrylic, it's like you might leave it open, you might leave it in a box, whatever, and then you come back to it and it's all dry. Like, just like you can't come back and use it anymore. It's just like dry plastic. So that's why I like gouache and watercolor. Like, you can't bring it back from the dead. All right. This is like good enough. So y'all let me know if you think I'm doing something wrong, because I don't know. Maybe adding too much water or something, like, changes the composition of the color or something. I don't know. Also, I'm really tired, so I might go home. Not go home. Go to bed early. Because I'm sick. And I might just go to bed early. Because I'm tired. Alright. Let's do this one. This one looks really dry. Just a little bit. And let's do it. Feels like whipped cream a little bit. All right, so you guys get the idea. Add a little bit of water, shake it around, and voila, you have a brand new gouache. All right, so let me know in the comments if you want to see any other content. And, you know, I am open to all suggestions. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.